This video is sponsored by my perforated eardrum. Bloody hurts. Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi is set to hit cinemas in December, and what a hit it'll be. People are all in for this one after the success of The Force Awakens, with many theories being thrown about on what's going to go down. So this video will look at 6 Star Wars Episode 8 theories that I think are pretty cool. I could have titled it 6 theories that will blow your freaking mind, man. But who knows? It might not. You could just be like, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Or maybe it'll blow your frickin' mind. So potential spoiler alert, I guess. And also disclaimer alert, here at the Chumps we will not take fault over minds blowing. You've been warned. Alright, theory number 1. Rey is a Kenobi. I mean, how good does that sound? Rey Kenobi. I'm hoping this one comes true. Rey's true parentage has been in debate ever since her character was introduced, and one that will be pivotal to the plot. There's been some theories saying she's a Skywalker, a Solo, and even a daughter of that lady from the spin-off, but her being a Kenobi is the answer that we're looking for. So what evidence is there? Well, to start with, Rey seems pretty strong with the old mind trick.
Illusion, Michael. Trick is something a whore does for money.
Something that old Obi-Wan Kenobi seemed to be pretty good at. Also, she has a British accent, and the only other person to have one is Obi-Wan. And that lady off of that spin-off, but let's just ignore that fact. While Obi-Wan never had a romantic encounter in the movies that we know of, he had plenty of time to be a lad in Tatooine and to get down to some naughty business to father a child who then has a child. Rey's too young to be his child, so that possibly makes her his granddaughter. So in essence, Obi-Wan Kenobi got busy! Number 2. Rey is the Chosen One reborn. Yes, it's another Rey theory, cause who is this woman? We just don't know. Now this theory is a bit cliche and a little bit obvious, but you know what? I dig it. It states that Rey is in fact the Chosen One reincarnated, very much like the Anakin Skywalker Chosen One. Yes, it sounds stupid, but this theory states that the Chosen One is reincarnated every time there's a disturbance to the Force and somebody has to bring balance to it. Come in, Rey. You could say that Rey is a force to be reckoned with. Eh? Force. Number 3. The Grey Jedi. No, they're not talking about an old Jedi. The Grey Jedi refers to the Jedi who doesn't quite walk the line of the light side or the dark side. Hence the Grey. 10 points of creativity. But it is an interesting point. It states that one side should not have total dominance, and to really have balance in the Force there needs to be a mix of both. Crazy, I know. So who is the Grey Jedi? Maybe it's Rey. She is wearing grey these days. Maybe it's Luke, who's also sporting a fashionable grey. But perhaps it's actually Kylo Ren. Contrary to what his clothes say, there is a theory that states he isn't evil and may actually be doing just to Severus Snape, which leads us up to theory number 4. Number 4. Kylo Ren. Good guy or bad? A lot of people think he's going to return to the light side of the Force, and we definitely see elements of that in the Last Jedi trailer and also in The Force Awakens. But one theory claims he's been playing a double agent all along. It states that he's trying to destroy the dark side from within, which is why he didn't kill Finn. I mean, could the spawn of Leia and Han really be that evil? What if he's only trying to get close to Snoke to kill him? What if Han Solo was in it from the beginning and is actually alive? No, he's probably dead. But what if when Kylo says he's going to finish what you started, he's talking about Anakin doing some crazy lifts and, you know, chucked him about a little? Who knows? Maybe he's just playing the double agent role very well. Number 5. Finn is Force sensitive. Finn is the first stormtrooper to defect the First Order. Could it possibly be because the Force helped him?
That's not how the Force works.
I mean, I personally think no, but people have pointed out that he lasted way longer with a trained lightsaber user than expected, and should be dead. But I say, I don't know. And finally, number 6. Who the bloody hell is Snoke? The identity of this guy has been on everyone's mind. I mean, last week I was in a talk and this guy was like, does anyone have any questions? And another guy was like, who the bloody hell is Snoke? Well, one theory states he's the Last Jedi. You know, like the bloody title, but an older form of the Jedi with different morals and rules. But there's also speculations about Luke being the Last Jedi, or Rey, or bloody Kylo Ren. Who knows? Another theory states that Snoke is Darth Plagueis the Wise.
He taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep.
Well, he's not that bloody wise then, is he? This could be pretty interesting, saying that he survived all that years ago, and that he really was that wise, but it wouldn't be really original, would it? One ridiculous theory states that he's actually Mace Windu, who properly hates the Skywalkers after, you know. but I also don't see that happening. Do you? But in my personal opinion, the most credible theory as to who Snoke is after much research is this guy. Which also explains the crack in his head. And to think most people would just call injury lawyers for you. Anyway, that's the 6 most hard-hitting theories out there. Are there any that you think have much weight? Perhaps Luke has turned to the dark side. Perhaps Rey is a clone of Luke. Maybe the return of this guy. Whatever it is, comment below. Give us a like and a subscribe and maybe even a video suggestion. But for now, thanks for watching and take care.